Okay, Haiti vlog part 4, something like that, I don't know. And we are now to almost the end of my trip. Anyway, so we're now to Thursday. My last vlog I talked about Wednesday and how hard of a day that was for me. Yeah, and so also that Wednesday night, I didn't mention this, but that Wednesday night we had to say goodbye to some of the kids on the compound. And that just added a whole bunch of stress to that day as well, which was kind of unnecessary. Anyway, no, it was hard saying bye to those kids. Anyway, so yeah, Wednesday night. Thursday morning, we were again woke up by those stupid crows, which, if any of you know my cousin Corey, I told him last time I saw him and was kind of talking about the trip, I told him that if he wants a hunting adventure, he needs to go to Haiti and hunt down those freaking birds and kill them all. Because I just explained how much I hated them and how loud they were, and it was just that is my phone. That's funny. Anyway, so I told him that he needs to go and kill every single one of those birds. Anyway, so we woke up that morning and we had to pack and get all of our stuff together because, yay! I'm going to go get crazy bread at Little Caesars. Okay, anyway, I'll finish that later. So then we got all of our stuff packed and all that good junk, and we ate breakfast, and then we had to say bye to everyone on the compound, and we had to say bye to all those beautiful little kids. Sorry, I'm texting her back. Isn't this nice? It's like an actual conversation. So we said bye to the kids, and as we were saying bye to them and hugging them, one person wrote, I have these taped in my Bible, this, I don't know if you can read it, it says, "You guys are so nice and kind. May God bless you all. Love you." And that was from Blanc, one of our translators. I have another little note in here from Onel, which was a beautiful little Haitian boy, and we call him Shaquille O'Neal. And yeah, this one's really special to my heart. It says, "I love you," and then it says, "Your friend Onel." And those are just little, reminders of just how awesome the trip was. And as we were leaving, we got phone numbers and email addresses and all that stuff. And unfortunately, since I'm a horrible person, I have not kept up with them, which I need to do. Anyway, so as we were saying bye, I had this pink watch that I wore with me all week, and I knew who I wanted to give it to. And she just became one of my good friends. Neither of us could understand each other, but we understood hugs and meant love, and smiles meant, you're funny, and they just laughed at me because I couldn't understand what they said, and that's all it needed for me and her to start a really good friendship. And she became like one of my sisters. And so I gave her my watch, and she just looked at me and she told me, "I will never forget you." And that really tugged on my heartstrings a lot, because we brought some hope to them that they might never they never really get all the time. And I'm never going to forget her either, or any of the people on that compound. So yeah, so Thursday morning was a really sad day, and we packed up all of our stuff and we put it in the van, and we were packed in there like sardines. And as we were getting ready to leave, like, you guys know me, I can't control my emotions whatsoever. And so I was bawling, and my friend Courtney just looked at me and said, "Terah Jo, don't worry. Even if you don't come back down here, you're going to see them in heaven someday, and you're going to know that they're in heaven with you." And that's really been an inspiring thought to me, is who knows if I'm going to get to see them again until the day I die, And I guess I'm okay with that, because then I get to spend eternity with them, and it's all good. So then after we left there, we went to the same Tent City school that we went to on Wednesday. And of course the kids are there, and they were still excited, and we told them Bible stories, and we sang Baby Shark, do 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 do, and we sang that like 20 times again, and they sang for us, and it was the most beautiful sound ever. and they just danced and everything. But one thing that we did get to do this day was we left all of our extra food that we had over the week. So we knew that those kids were going to have food at least the next day. So we did leave them that, and that was really a good thing that we got to do, was leave them that food. Also, we went to, we just did a walkthrough around of their tent city. They wanted to show us, and at times I felt that I didn't really like doing those walkthroughs because it was just like, oh yeah, we're just here to look at what's wrong, you know, we're not here to help. And so I kind of was a little sketchy about that. But anyway, as we were walking around, we walked by these houses, and this was the first time for me that I had ever had the smell of stench and rot and grime and dust, and I was just overwhelmed by that because I hadn't smelled that at all the entire time we were there, you know. And we found out that like there's this heap by these houses that we were looking at, just this heap of, I don't even know if heap is a word, it was just like a mini landfill of like chicken guts. And, you know, it was left of the chicken that they didn't eat and that they didn't cook. And they threw it into this pile, and dirty diapers and probably bloody rags and who knows what all grossness was in that. And that was right there, feet from their home, you know, feet from their home. Yeah, that was eye-opening. And then we walked back, and we walked back to the school, and by the time we got back there, the van was there. And at this time, we had to say bye to our actual translator, Effanor. Effanor. Oh, all those guys. He was really funny, and me and the girls on the trip, we thought he was absolutely hysterical. He was so funny. And one night he asked us to like imitate animals, so I got to imitate a goat, and so he would call me, "Oh, Terah Joe, my goat," and "Courtney, you my little chicken, my pool, my little chicken," and Kabot is goat, and dog and monkey, and like we all did these things, and it was just a really funny thing. So Effanor, we all loved him very, very much, and so saying bye to him was really hard. And I told him that I would love to come back someday, and he said, "I will wait for you." And I said, "Good, because I'm coming back someday, and I don't know if anyone else is, but I want to come back." And so yeah, so saying bye to him again was really hard. And so we got in our van, we loaded up, and we drove to Port-au-Prince. And I'm going to stop here because I will put in all of Port-au-Prince Thursday night and Friday morning, the trip back, all in the next video. So here's some pictures and probably videos.
I know my Jesus. Mettez sous cabaret noir et puis mettez les sous. C'est facile, oui. C'est facile. Si vous voulez manger, vous mangez ça. No, it's not true.